YouTubers, subscribers, anyone else come across this wonderful video. And if any of my kids do, I love you guys and I miss you. Okay, so kind of wild because here I am. This is I think this is my third. Well, I've got 4 left to go. This is the 4 heavy pieces, in other words. The rest will be cake. But I gotta go and see why they haven't sent me my placement test for college yet. So I have to go check into that. Right now it's about almost 7 in the morning. I'm gonna take a different route. Because I'm tired of that bouncing and bumping. See if I get there faster this way, which is a little bit extraneous, but I can handle it. Oh gee, this thing's already sliding up. Anyway, this machine I like. I actually looked this machine up online. This sucker's like $400. Okay. I mean, it is. It's like a $400 machine. It's actually a Scholastic sewing machine that they use for teaching kids how to sew, which is pretty amazing. Anyhow, this one's way easier. So with my walking speed and my ability to walk quick, I should be there in no time. I'll let it slide a little. It ain't gonna go anywhere right now Anyway, that's the route I'm going. I'm going a different route. I usually go the back way, but why go the back way when you can go the front way, right? Right. I have good face. Anyway, so I almost did it. I almost moved my entire apartment by hand. I will here in a minute. Like somebody left their 5th wheel behind. Whoa, that's wild. Holy cow. It's almost looks like a Rhode only it isn't. I think mine was a lot bigger. Crazy. Anyway, so I have to take this rascal, and it is early. It's way early. Look at the sky. It's like almost 7 in the morning. Less traffic, less the next spot I get is going to be a damn house that I buy, so I'm hoping anyway. So anyway, damn. Traffic, right? You gotta be careful because you definitely don't want to get squished by traffic. When do people up the office early? They're like, I'm going to work. That's what always trips me out about oh God. This is gonna take forever, bro. Come on, let me turn. Damn. Oh well. That's what always trips me out about. Like right now, because I'm on the streets of Yakima, they'll probably think I'm nuts pushing this around. What do I care? Oh, there's the bus, the first one of the day. What time is it right now? Let's see. 6:49. Okay, so 6:15 I think is when that one leaves. I don't know. They do the whole route before. Oh my God. I'll be standing here all morning if I don't hurry up. But yeah, this is Yakima early in the morning, folks. Hi, Logulio. How you doing today? I think I can read the name right. I hope so anyway. Okay, so I'm clear on this side, and I will be clear shortly on this side. Oh God, I gotta hurry up because these guys, like, God, I don't want to chance it. I'm pushing something to the drops, then it's like, oh, I'll get squished or whatever. I could just walk that way. I think I will. I think I will. Anyway, I'm moving again. This is the good old Yakima process. You gotta be kidding me, man. What is this freaking... What am I, Oswald? Anyway, I'll go on the bike route. Hopefully nobody freaking hits me. Anyway, so this is Yakima early in the morning. And I am on my way to deliver this to my storage unit. You know what I mean? Too many damn cars, man. Ah, there's my opening. Hopefully they cease and desist from the copy. That's driving me nuts, bro. You know what I mean? I hope I don't get hit. That would suck. To die on a street with no... Okay, I think I got it. Okay. Oh, God. Come on. I think I managed to get it. How does it get? I'm not going to be careful. Oh, yeah. I should have made it right there, but it's cool. I'll give it another shot in a minute. Okay, so this is wild. Who knew everybody would be out this early in the morning, right? Oh, it's Tuesday, that's right. And I gotta go after this. Okay, I'm going after this. Come on, you freaking freaks. Come on. There you go. Oh, I got it. Man, it took me 12 minutes. Woo-wee. I didn't want to get hit. Oh. You're good? All right. Right on. I'm glad you're good. Do you live around the world? What? I live on the world. I don't know about around the world. I live on the world. You know, it's funny because I remember watching movies about people leaving war-torn areas, and they'd be pushing carts and whatnot. Just cross. Yeah, I did. I crossed, don't worry, because for me, 9:52. Oh, for me, it's probably 6:52 now. I live on the Pacific time zone. Pacific Standard Time Zone. I don't have to worry about cars now. This is like a dead road. Anyway. So, that's hectic. I got it. I made it. There's no cars from here on out. This is like dead central. I mean, this is like dead zone area. But anyway, good morning, everybody. If you're joining in, it's 8:52 for you, huh? Yeah, 6:52 for me. But this is my... I've got 4 more pieces I've got 4 more pieces to transport on this hand cart. Just 4 more, that's it. I mean, there's a few more, but they're boxes, and boxes are generally easier, you know what I mean, than these heavy oblong items, which do tend to act a little funny from time to time. All right, now we on it. Okay, not so heavy today. I like that. Yesterday was heavy stuff, and I had to maneuver around dirt roads and bumps and bruises and all that stuff. Let's see. Do you know how to give what? Do you know how to give? I don't know what that means. Mod? I don't know what that means, sir. No idea what that means, dude. Anyway, so Here's the story if you want to hear it. I have a pay card, which basically is a card that when you work, they pay you on it. It's got access to it, but the U-Haul won't take it. So I could not rent because I don't have a bank account. Now, someone told me Chime does that, but I'm really not trying to get in too many financiers' pockets. You know, just like Chime, they say, well, we're fronting you no, they don't front you $200. They're liars. They say they do, but they don't. What they do is they tell you, oh, we'll front you $200, but you got to refer 2 people for that $200. So really, they're not going to front you anything, bastards. So I'm not even messing with them. But I heard they're like a bank card, so maybe I will use them. I don't know. But anyway, so here I go. And like I said, it's dead area. It's super dead. I ain't got to worry too much about cars as much as over there, which was shocking to me because that was a lot of cars. But I challenged myself because I could have pushed for somebody to use their bank card. I could have pushed for somebody to, you know, that type of thing. But I pushed myself and I said, let me see if I can move my whole apartment by hand. Let's see here. If moderator is in, they can delete unwanted message for you on. Oh, well, okay, there we go. Moderation. Okay. I guess I have no idea, man. Anyway. Okay, moderator, I know about that. I don't know how to do it. I've tried to do it. Somebody asked me one time if they could be a moderator. But I didn't know how to do that. Anyway, so I've only got 4 pieces left in my apartment, or my used to be apartment. I only have four pieces left. That's it. But here I go. This is the back lot. The back lot, if you will. See, hardly any cars. Hardly any cars. And this is why I told my kids, stay in school. Stay in school, man. Go get yourself a degree. And then, well, I mean, there's always a struggle. Always a struggle. There's no question about that. I gotta straighten this out. Hold on real quick. This thing keeps sliding. But it's way easier than the other guys I had. Holy cow, those other ones were freaking heavy as heck. This thing's still sliding. What a piece of junk. Oh well. Let it slide, I guess. Okay. So, thank you for the information. Is it Sabrina? Laura? Is that what it is? Thank you for sharing that piece of information. Anyhow, check that out. That's some kind of old machine. So I don't know how they call this a free country. So I'm out there on the Greenway, on that little trail I showed you guys, which I'll be hitting pretty soon. Not right now, but pretty soon. I'll be hitting that trail. But one of those people that worked there, they said, yeah, there was somebody saying that there was somebody pushing a couch. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, if this is such a free country, what the heck are people doing? I said about somebody pushing a free couch or pushing a couch. That doesn't make sense to me if it's free. You see what I'm saying? Like, in true freedom, I'd be walking and nobody would say anything. You know what I mean? But more than likely it's because of the color of my skin. And more than likely it's because, you know, you wouldn't expect anyone that has any sense to their head to be pushing a piece of furniture down the street. Which, like I said, I like to challenge myself. I I love to challenge myself. So I do. Like, watch this. Is it silly for a person to be running from nothing and to nothing? Now think about that. Somebody that is running from nothing to nothing. And you see it every day. Yet nobody thinks that's crazy. I think it's crazy myself. I do. People say, well, no, it's for health. I don't know how that's healthy when you're slamming your knees into solid rock. The rock that's under you, the concrete, the asphalt. You know what I mean? I don't know how that's healthy. You know? I mean, they don't weigh the impacts of when your leg, because think about it. In walking, and I share this quite a bit, but I'm going to share it anyway. Your weight is evenly distributed when you walk. When you walk, your weight is evenly distributed. Running, all your weight, all of it, is going down on one leg, on one knee, on one ankle at a high velocity. You see what I'm saying? Now, if it was like grass or like a soft, it wouldn't be so bad. But it's slamming against this. This is what they're slamming against when they run. So how is that healthy? I don't get that. Okay. Or you see somebody on a bike who is going nowhere. You know what I mean? Basically just going around in circles. And nobody, here I am, and this is exercise for me. Pushing a hand truck down a, oh, that's beautiful. Look at that sky. Isn't that beautiful? I love stuff like that. The sun reflecting off clouds and whatnot. Anyway, so somebody sees a guy pushing a piece of furniture down the street, and it's questionable. Like, why? What if homie is trying to get exercise? What if homie is getting exercise? You know what I mean? Anyway, so here we go. So this is a nice piece of furniture that my mom has, or that my grandma had. My grandma used to do this. You know what I mean? And she was an amazing seamstress. I'm gonna take this little road here because it's quiet, somewhat. So anyway, this I think is. I don't know which road this is, but anyway, here we go. Ah, yes. So, like I said, I've got, well, let's see. Some people are instigators. As an American myself, I would help you instead and put it in my car to your place for your couch. Not the first rodeo. How far am I going? Well, thank you. I appreciate that you would actually go and help me. That would be nice. I know. I would do the same. If I see somebody... when I was living in Tacoma, Washington, I seen a guy carrying like 3 bags of groceries in his arms. And I actually stopped and said, hey, man, you need a ride? So I gave him a ride. The worst part is, oh, great. Get out of here, you bastard. Look at this guy trying to mess with me. Come over. Come on. Bastard. Anyway, I offered the guy a ride, and then it turns out he thought I was hitting on him. So he tried to extend it more, and I'm like, bro, I ain't cut that way, man. If you are, that's cool, but I'm not. I was just being nice, you know what I mean? Anyway, so I would too. But like I said, let me share this story with you. So This one's pretty interesting. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, gee, said Abdu. I cannot read that. I'm sorry. Kurab is the last one. So, hello, how you doing? Here, let's try it. Let's do the questionnaire. Start Q&A. They want me to do a Q&A. Parade watcher, yes or no? I actually had to watch a parade because my girlfriend at the time was in the parade. She was one of the royalties. So I had to watch the parade to watch her in it. Pretty cool. Anyway, so so yeah, I would help somebody too that's pushing something, but you don't get that nowadays. But it's okay, like I said, I like doing things myself. That's just how I am. I just like doing stuff myself. I don't, I'll accept help if it's given. I would accept help if it was given. But, I generally like to do it myself. Oh, let me share this story with you. So, I don't know if you guys know what parking blocks are. Hello. Hello, whatever subscribers joining in. Hello. This is kind of a interesting concept here. But anyway, so this one time, I'm just trying to get over here so I can. This thing keeps sliding over. I hate that. It's gonna take me down or something. But anyway, fourth. I still got a ways to go yet, which will be 6. Dang, this thing keeps sliding. I think I'm gonna make better time this way than I am the other way. I think. Anyway, all right. Maybe I'll go down 5th. 5th is usually a better. Maybe I'll go this way because I gotta go this way anyway. Oh yeah. Anyway, so I'm going down 4th. But yeah, I don't know if you guys know what parking blocks are, but I was okay. I slipped. I fell. This thing just keeps sliding the other way. Piece of junk. Anyway, excuse me. I might just turn it all the way that way and do it that way. I don't know. Anyway, I hit my head on the parking block. Okay, I hit my head literally on the parking block when I fell, and blood was coming out my nose. And I tried crawling into the house, and my kids' mom saw me and started laughing, thinking I was kidding around because I usually kid around. Only I wasn't kidding around. When she saw the blood come out of my nose, she was like, "Oh crap!" Anyway, there was some folks staying with us because we were helping them somewhat. And I went, and I knew the lady had pain pills, so I asked her for an 800 milligram, oh jeez, train coming. Not this way though. Anyway, I asked her for an 800 milligram, hopefully the car's coming right now. Nope. An 800 milligram Tylenol. I took that and I sat down, and we were moving to a new house that day, and I moved the entire house by myself because I had a cargo trailer, an enclosed cargo trailer, and I moved the entire house by myself, big time. And I think I'm making great time. I don't know. They were shocked because it took me all day. Don't get me wrong, it took me all day. But and we had 4 bedrooms, of course, the living room. Thank God, no appliances because the house we lived in was already supplied with. There goes the train. You can hear it in the background. They already had appliances in there, so I didn't have to pull any appliances. But it was all the bedroom furniture. Here comes Natchez Avenue. Yeah. Here goes Natchez Avenue. So anyway, I moved the entire house. And I loaded my cargo trailer, and it was a 20-foot by 8-foot enclosed cargo trailer. That's what that was. And I didn't mind it. I actually didn't mind it. I should hit the sidewalk because cars will be coming. But I'll wait until I can get out the driveway. Anyway, I got back to the house where everybody was. And I told them, I go, no, I don't want nobody helping me. I got it. So think about that. I just hit my head really hard. Blood coming out my nose. I sat for a couple of hours, took the 800 Tylenol, and I moved the entire house. So I brought it to them, and I said, okay, you guys unload it. I loaded it, you guys unload it. And of course their mom was like, yeah, you guys unload it, because he loaded it. And they were shocked. How the heck did you do that? Anyway, that's the kind of guy I am. Like this right now, you know, pushing this. You know what I mean? Now, I don't understand it. I don't understand it, because I hear about in life how if you do what you're supposed to, you reap the rewards or whatever that is. Unless, and they have that other rule in life, the karma thing. Unless, of course, this is my, how do they say it? The heroes. I knew it. Okay. The heroes, what is it? Bad wounds? Bad? Is it wounds? What is it? I can't remember. Anyway. Come on. Okay, sorry guys. I'm gonna lay down for a second here. Okay. Heroes. I don't know. I can't remember what it was called. Anyway. Because, yeah, I'll tell you something. This is part of that payment process. I want to cancel my subscription right now. And look at, I don't know which is worse, the sidewalk or the road. The road, I gotta dodge cars. The sidewalk, there's chances are this thing's gonna move and try to fall off again. But I'll say this, that this is a better load than I was the other two. Because the other 3 loads were heavy. Like this one, I don't have too much to maneuver on my wrist, which is nice. I think it's like, what, 7 o'clock already? Oh, wow, yeah. Wow, I might be cutting a better time. I might have to go this way from now on. Cutting a better time of it, you know what I mean? I should have stacked them both on here. I could have. If I laid them sideways, I probably could have brought them both. But I wasn't trying to carry anything heavy today. I've been doing it all week. And I've had it, well, not all week. It's only Wednesday, so it's a half day. Or half the week. Are you drinking water? I will be. I'm actually going to buy a bottle of water once I get... Well, actually, I have a bottle of water at my... You're right, though. I need to drink water. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Thank you for that advice. I appreciate it. You are absolutely right when it comes to that. Should have brought a bottle of water. But I've got a lot going on right now. Wait. Sorry, truck. Which is basically this. So I have to go into the college today and figure out why they haven't emailed me my placement tests yet. Oh, see, it's gonna slide. Oh well. I'll just grab it before it falls out. Anyway, so I gotta go in there and do that today. Now here's what's really funny. Now I have to share this with you. I think that'll be the name of my autobiography. I'll have to share this with you. But I applied for college February 19th. February 19th. The deadline was 28th, I think. Anyway, I never got an email. I did get an email from the same college that said that they acknowledged that I applied. I paid my application fee, and I didn't get no email for a long time. So I went in on the 11th or the 10th of this month, and I told them, I said, hey, I applied, but I never got an email. Now, here's what's funny. When I applied, they sent me the acknowledgement email that I did apply, and to look out for other emails that would say where I go from there. So I'm thinking, cool, I'll keep an eye out. Only thing is, I never got that email. So let me go this way. So then, I was like, I didn't get the, so I told them, and they said, oh, well, we sent it to this email. She even asked me to look at my spam folder. I'm like, yeah, I looked at my spam folder. Of course, I looked in my spam folder. So what happened? I sent it to a wrong email. So that's what I'm thinking happened again. Because I haven't got my placement test, and I did my placement questions on last Friday. Or was it Thursday? I think it was Thursday. I did my placement questions, so I got the email that said, yeah, so I have to go in tomorrow, but I have to have these placement tests done before I go in tomorrow. So I'm thinking to myself, what the heck, man? I just sent you this email or whatever. Here comes the car now, see? They eventually show up. What is this? No, this is 6. I don't want 6. Anyway. Wait a minute. Where am I? One way. Okay, I'm there. Anyway. This is horrendous, I'll tell you. Oh, let's see here. Are you drinking water? I will be. I will be, don't worry. I will be. I will be drinking water. It's true though, you gotta drink water when you do this kind of stuff. Because your body exerts the fluids out of your body, blah, blah, blah. You definitely don't want that. So I should be done by, I'm hoping 8 o'clock. Then I can haul that last one. Then, I mean, maybe I will. I don't know. I might do it later on. I don't know yet. Whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, that's right. There's a back way. Okay. So here we go. Look at this old beat up road. They don't give a damn about this road. It shows you they don't give a damn about the street food. Right. And this probably was a high-end apartment or high-end neighborhood at one time. Because it's right by downtown, which makes more sense. And look at that. Sitting out there, you can chill. See that? Free, right? I bet you it's free. Well, I wouldn't want that. Even if it is free. If I did get it, I would strip it down to its skeleton and redo it. That's what I would do. If I had the time. I don't have the time for that. But I would. I'd customize it. I'd strip it all the way down, get rid of all the fluff and the covering. And I would, Mexican grocer. Maybe I should go in there and get a damn water. Probably closed. Wow, that's pretty cool. A freaking Mexican grocer on the corner. So anyway, here I go. Going down the good old pike. Anyhow, let me straighten this sucker out again. Probably have to do it here in a couple of seconds again, but that's all right. All right. I don't think they're open. Otherwise, I'd go in there and get me a water. Yeah, big old chain on the door. They're not open. Anyway, so here we go. Woo-wee. That's a workout in 3/4 right there. But I will get a water for the one that asked. I will get a water. Okay, so here it goes again. Sliding over. This is, it works. This machine works. If it didn't work, I wouldn't take it. But it's like an old scholastic they used to use for home ec or sewing classes. So I looked it up online. This was like $300 for somebody that wants to purchase it. I don't know. I'm not selling it, of course not. But my grandma was a seamstress. So because my grandma was a seamstress, I play with gloves and play around. Look at it already sliding over. Look at it. Bastard little machine. But it works for me. I don't care. I'm going to have to go that way and hope to goodness that I make it. Come on. Let's do it. Okay, we move it. Okay. Anyhow, I said this yesterday when I was moving that couch. I said, I bet you anything, nobody offers to help me. I bet you. And of course, nobody did. Some dude asked me how long I was walking. He was on a bike. He said, how long you been walking? I was like, you gotta be kidding me, bro. Can't you see the sweat on my face? Anyway. And I think someone said on here that they would help if they were where I was. And I would too. I literally would. Oh, look, there he is. See? Beware of him. And really, all you gotta be aware of is his mouth. Pretty much that's it. It's only the mouth that you're dealing with, because you can't punch. Before I heard they get a grip, they hold on tight. Anyway, woo-wee. Tell you what, I'm burning a lot of calories right now. Moving all this furniture by myself, by hand. I'm burning a lot of calories. I should start an exercise program like this. Give them big people that want to lose weight a hand cart. Say, here's a piece of furniture, move it. Something like that. Something to that extent. This road does get a lot of traffic, but not as much in the morning. Okay, I made it. Because once I get here, there's a black alleyway I can go through with not many cars. You know what I mean? Okay, here we go. How many? Hold on real quick. I'll answer the question in a second. Let me just adjust this thing again. All right. Whoa. Okay, go for it. What now? How many what? How many blocks did you walk? How many blocks did I walk? Well, you must be from the West Coast, because I know on the East Coast they call them squares. Or maybe in the middle too, I don't know. But I walked probably, let's see, I walked from 1st Street. So you got to figure coming down 1st Street. I'm on 9th Street. So that's 9 blocks that way. And then I walked all the way from Tamarack, which is probably about, I'd say a good 20, no, 24, maybe 24 blocks. That's what it seems like, 24 blocks. But it's a nice day today. Look how beautiful it is. It's freaking gorgeous. Nice and peaceful, quiet. You can hear the birds singing. Oh, I did it again. It's junk anyway. Anyway, nice and quiet, nice and chill. I've only got my bed, headboard, the foot, I guess I call it the footboard, the headboard, and that's it. That's all I got. The headboard is really heavy. really, really heavy. I'm talking super heavy. And that's why I want it, because it's pretty nice. Those high-end type headboards, I guess you'd say. And one more sewing machine, which that one is this antique Singer. And I want that one too. Anyhow. Woo-wee, tell ya. So I've got, oh well. Let's do this. Let's do this, man. Let's do this. I tell ya. Okay. Ooh, what's that smell? Anyway, so here we go. Of course, I go. Of course, it's about ready to fall off again. Oh, it's a piece of junk. Anyway. If I needed it to do that, it wouldn't do it. If I needed for it to slide over like that, it wouldn't do it. Anyway, so here we go. I think I'm gonna have to go through the grass here, which I don't mind. It's downhill, so it'll help me with the how do you say, with the momentum, because it's downhill. Let's see here. Determination, right? Right. Okay, here we go. Oh, there it goes. See? Okay, there's the first boo-boo. Of course. That's gonna work sometimes. Oh, great. So now we get to do it all over again, right? Right. I think this is the heavy end of the thing. So, I'm going to push it that way. There it is. I got it. Okay. Back to work. Okay. Well, that's the first fall. It's a good thing it's my stuff and I'm not getting paid to do it. Okay, there we go. Now, hopefully it stays because I put the heavier end on the other side. Let's see, in the parking lot. Woo-wee. So this is where I used to work. I used to work here. I used to work for myself too, so. Okay. But yeah, I used to work here. So funny too. Because wherever we worked, nobody could touch us. But yeah, right there. I actually helped open that store. Guess which one? Ross. That's where I used to work. That's the worst place to work for ever. I would never work there again. Ever. I helped open the store. I actually helped open the store. I was here at 6 in the morning and stayed till like 9 o'clock at night. That's what I did to help them open it. Did they appreciate it? Nope. You know what I mean? I busted tail. I worked like 3 guys in one. Did they appreciate it? Nope. So, I ended up leaving them. You know what I mean? Because, yeah. I mean, I gave them sweat, blood, and tears, thinking that, because I hadn't been in the workforce for quite some time because I owned my own businesses. So, I hadn't been in the workforce for quite a while. And when I got back into the workforce, I'm thinking, oh, they'll hook you up. They'll hook you up. No, they don't. As a matter of fact, I worked so hard that the manager lady was getting jealous, was getting upset, thinking he's trying to take my job, which is the most stupidest thing on the planet. But that's what she thought. So she reduced me to nothing. Didn't even give me a shot at being you know. Anyway, and they ended up firing her after I left, of course. Then I went to work elsewhere, and I was there for 2 years. That didn't pan out either. So now here I am again, struggling. Not really though. I mean, I could say that I'm struggling, but I'm really not. The reason being is because I'm doing this now. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, if somebody would have told me, hey, if you pay for it, I'll give you a shot at getting the truck, I would have took it. And I had a homegirl who did have a great car. But I thought, well, if she doesn't do it, I'm not going to push the issue. And the reason being is because I thought I want to challenge myself. And I haven't done anything challenging in a while. Because I heard that in life. You have to challenge yourself. And not in other words, a task. I am grateful for the health I have to be able to do this. I am grateful. Are you going to walk the other things too? Yeah. Of course I'm going to walk the other things too. Of course. I'll show you how much I walked so far. If you stick around, when I get to my storage place, which I should be there in about 45 minutes, I'll show. Look at, I haven't even rested yet. If you guys have been watching this whole time, I haven't rested yet. Which tells me this object here ain't that heavy. Because the other ones, I literally had to rest. I was like, I better rest. So this one ain't that heavy. Though it is heavy, it ain't that heavy. Whoever invented the hand truck, I love them, man. I love them. Anyway. But yeah. Everyone has to challenge themselves. And the challenge isn't to become famous or to become rich or any of that stuff. Because like I said before, all that stuff stays behind. But one thing you'll always carry with you is you. So if you challenge yourself and you meet the challenge and you take on the challenge and you accomplish it, well, that's you. You know what I mean? And that's kind of cool. Because when you can congratulate yourself, when you can say, oh crap, I did that. Like I'm going to say that when I go look at this storage of all this stuff I hauled across this whole, half the city, half the town, I'll be like, I did that. I actually did that myself. Yay. Actually, no tripping, no skateboarding, rollerblading. Wow. All right. Trespass crimes. Oh, look at this nice big building. That could be turned into something, but won't be. Okay. So I'm not trespassing, I'm just passing. So, here's the hard, see how I got through that without no traffic, without no cars. Here's the hard one here. Because this crosser is the worst crosser of them all, man. I gotta straighten this out before I head down. It is. I don't know why they didn't build a sidewalk on that side. It would have been more feasible. But yeah, I know when they built that stuff, they only built it. Oh, let's see here. Okay. Definitely gonna have to finish this one again. And like I said, I could have bought both at one time, but I didn't want to. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna push myself that heavy anymore. I'm almost done with the trek, so you know. Okay. See, there it goes again, sliding. Piece of junk. Okay, there we go. We got it. Yeah, really. I mean, people were asking or telling the personnel at the park, hey, there's a guy pushing the couch. This country ain't that free as they like to say it is. Because what damn business is it yours that I'm pushing something down the street? Now, if I'm going to your house, question, I'm on a street built for the public. So if I'm on the street built for the public, why are you asking questions about what I'm doing, right? I hate these sidewalks. Look how they push the thing over. Well, it's good for now, I guess. Anyway, so here I go. And like I said, I don't mind it. Because you have to keep pushing yourself. Always. Always. To me, that's like living, you know? Like when you learn to walk. Now, I don't know if anybody ever remembers when they learned to walk. But I bet it was a struggle, right? Because first you're crawling. Then I remember my daughter, my third daughter, when she learned to walk. She learned to walk young. She potty trained at 9 months. But she learned to walk young. And I got the video of it, of her walking. All of them were pretty quick. All of them were pretty fast. Which was kind of cool. I potty trained at 9 months. My dad told me, he said, you hated poop. So it was easy for you to potty train. I would literally crawl to the potty thing and sit on there, even though I had a diaper on. That's what was too much, right? That was like, what? Yeah, I literally did that. That's what he told me. He said, yeah, you would crawl over there with the diaper and sit on there with the diaper. And I was like, what? He said, yeah, that's what you did. So I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. You guys will probably trip. If you stick around, you'll probably trip on all the stuff that I brought so far. You know what I mean? But like I said, I'm kind of happy because I'm at the end of it. I only have a couple things to go, which I'm happy for. But you know, when you purchase stuff, you want to try to keep them. And this one only cost me $10, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm glad they provided sidewalks here because that's much safer. Of course it slid over. Piece of junk. Anyway. Okay. For sale. Wow. Now this one's a little bit harder maneuverable because it's a fast-paced road and it's close knit. I don't want to say it's impossible, but this is low-income housing over here. This right here is low-income housing. This is where you live when you're barely getting by, I guess you'd say. I was watching a thing where Tupac was saying that. He said, how you gonna have somebody have $60 million and there's somebody else living on the street? He said, how do you sleep at night? He hit it right on the head though. He hit it right on the head. You know? But that's the way it's always been. That's the way it's always been. You know? Doesn't mean you can't get some of it. Yeah, low-income housing right here. So this is like the ghetto a little bit, not too much. And I would, or maybe I could walk that way. I don't know. No, I can't. I think it's a dead end. I think. I don't know. I might be able to hit it. No, I think it's a dead end that way. I think. Yeah, it's a dead end. Just for the people that live in the apartments there. I actually worked with a guy that worked there. Worked with a guy that worked that kind of thing. Okay. Anyway, oh, gee, it's starting to fall again. Anyway, I'm close to it, so I'm not worried about it. I'm pretty dang close. I used to take this trek though whenever I walked to work, I would take this route. Oh boy, I tell you, whoever's sticking around watching, thanks for sticking around and watching. I appreciate it immensely. I'm gonna have to hightail it over here. Ah, okay. Wow, this thing really does slide like crazy. The next one will be a little easier. It's a little smaller than this one. It doesn't have such a... So I'll probably throw a box on top of it because I got boxes I gotta carry too. I don't know yet. I'm trying to chill. I'm not gonna, like, I ain't trying to do that. You know what I mean? Anyway, I remember this one time, all right, so there it goes. Okay. So the next trek is going that way. As soon as I get open it, I can do it. These kids don't know how good they got it, just having to go to school. You know what I mean? But that's what it is. That's the truth. If you're programmed to get up early and clock in and sit for 8 hours, you're programmed to do that. I was always a school skipping kind of guy. I was always skipping. Thing just doesn't play around, boy. Oh, come on, bastard. Play with me a little bit. Okay, there we go. We got it now, hopefully. Okay, I think we got it now, I think. Oh, I'll say one thing, I'm getting the use out of this dang thing big time. I mean, big time I'm getting the use out of it. This hand truck anyway. Must have hit the right mark. It's a little heavier. So, I thought I did. Anyway, school speed limit. Look at that. Closed due to vandalism. Well, come on, man. You got a dang thing. Do something about it. Because I know if they're providing ooh, these wheels feel like they grinding a little bit. That ain't good. It's not as faulty as it thought it was, huh? Oh, okay. Wow, why is it the smallest dogs always have the biggest bark? Or try to anyway. Right on. An opening. I like that. I should give me a water. I think I will give me a water. That person gave good advice. Get water. No, I'm kidding. It's so funny because when I first got back to Yakima, this is the actual route I took when I moved my stuff to storage. That was in my possession. Well, it's holding up pretty good, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's hope it. I don't know, that was weird because it feels like the wheels are kind of grinding. No, there it goes. Okay, there it goes. Skateboard park. They actually built a skateboard park here. In memory of Bond lender. Napa Valley Kiwanis Skate Park. It's a nice one. It is a nice one, I must say. Mineral sponsor. Huh. That guy probably wants me to. Yeah. Something like that. Okay, so I did. I actually walked this road when I first got to Yakima. I literally did. And that was almost 3 years ago. At least. So I had my suitcases. I had like 3 of them with me. And I'm dragging them. The suitcases. I'm dragging them. And I rested right here. This was 3 years ago. I rested right here. Right here is where I rested. Right here on this grass, I rested. I chilled on the grass. And right there, I rested. And 2 Mormons came up to me. Now I don't get how they call pimple-faced teenagers elders. I'm not understanding that. That it just doesn't. It's an oxymoron. You got pimple-faced dudes with white shirts. I mean, barely don't know anything about life, but they're an elder. So they do the reverse psychology thing. That's how you control people. Of course, young people always feel inadequate. But yeah, they don't know much. They don't know much at all. I actually knew this thing too, but I gotta do it again. Okay. And it's shocking to me that people are looking like, oh, what you doing? Like, I'm doing my own thing, man. Do your own thing. Hey, nosy people, right? Okay. Okay, here we go. Anyway, I never did get that. They call them elders, but they still got milk stains on their mouth, and they have pimples. Like, how the hell are you an elder? And what is the definition that you guys use? But that's programming, see? That's programming. That's how you control. People that feel inadequate, you give them a little power. Now they feel okay, so they think it's the thing to do. Anyway, they came and talked to me, and I said, oh, thank you. And they moved on. Then I walked this way. I walked this way with my suitcases. Like I'm walking with this sewing machine right now. I don't know if I'll make it there by probably 8:30 now. I thought I'd be there by 8, but no. But it's a hop, skip, and a jump once I get over here to this stupid thing. It's a hop, skip, and a jump, so I'm not too worried about it at all. There's a story with this park too. A great story with this park. So, a buddy of mine, Chris Williams. Have you ever come across this, Chris? What's up? But he had a 4x4. And this is before they built the baseball diamonds. But him and I just got off work, and we're drinking. We're having a good time. He's drinking up a storm. So he goes, let's go mudding. I said, oh crap, all right, let's go mudding. Well, he's got a 4x. He's got a little Nissan 4x. And we start mudding. We start just mudding, straight up mudding. And we go, and we're mudding in this area here. Before they had the baseball diamonds, they were still working on them. And I'm busted. I mean, he's doing Brody's, he's doing all that stuff. So the cops show up over there, and they throw their lights. So what does he do? He goes, let's go. I said, you're driving. So he hightailed it, and these were pretty higher. He 4x'd over this, and we took off. Now he's going quick down the streets. I'm talking down the neighborhood streets. He's hauling tail. So I told him, well, just get in a parking lot and park. That way, you know. So we made it to a parking lot, but somehow they found us. Okay, so they see him, and they see me. I'm brown skinned. This is Yakima, by the way. I'm brown skinned. He's not. He's white as you can get. And what do? They don't pull a gun on him. Because I told you, he ran from the cops. He hightailed it. They don't throw a gun on him, all that stuff. What do? But I lucked out because he had that little black sliding window open so I could hear what they were saying. And the cop said, what are you doing? He said, oh, I was just having fun. That's what he told him. I said, well, the next time you see the lights, just pull over, okay? And he let him go. I honestly told Chris straight up. I said, you gotta be undercover, man. They don't let people go like that. He said, oh, I'm not. No, he's a good friend, though. He was a good friend. Good guy. We worked together pretty good. Anyway, now I gotta do the freaking dirt thing. Oh wow, there's a sidewalk there, so that'll help me out a little bit. A little bit, I said. Okay, then I have to come on, fool. Come on, dude. Driving like he's freaking going nowhere. Come on. Jeez. There you go, Grandma. Oh, great. Of course, here comes the freaking garbage truck. Okay, anyway. Like I said, always situations. Never easy, always hard. Maybe I should have bought those bungee cords that would strap it down and went Are you guys enjoying the terrain? Okay. There we go. Anyway. Okay. At least there's a little relief. Now I gotta go into that tunnel. And that's the bastard. Because that tunnel has a turn on it. And if I don't grab it right, it will, I'll get squished. Okay. You think they could have took the sidewalk further? Of course not. That would make it too nice. That would make it where you actually have stability and safety. You can't have that. Okay. So, now I gotta look back this way and hopefully nobody's coming. I hope not. Anyway. No! Yay! Oh, at least they got a ramp. A runoff, if you will. Well, if it's a car now, of course I'm gonna run into the weeds. And what the hell? Okay, at least these are a little bit smoother. I believe so, yeah. Okay. This first one here, I gotta remove the weight. And the damn, that. But I can do it. The things we do for stuff, right? Well, the things I do. Wow. Seems like they like to drink under here a little bit. I'm at the point where I just like forget the other stuff and say hell with it. But I can't do that. Okay. So, I don't want to get squished. Here comes another car. There it is. See? Let's have what us. There's another car there. Okay. Now, this is going to be a little heavier. Oh, here comes that fatigue. Of course, you had to be pulling out when I'm coming. I'm going to rest here for a second. Okay. channel activity. Come on. Okay, there we go. Every time I do this, it kind of messes up. Woo-wee, I tell you. Okay, no more cars at the moment. So I'm gonna have to hightail it across. Like a bottle of water. Oh, yeah, of course it gets stuck. Of course it does. See? I tell you. But I can't complain. For the reason I can't complain, it was at least something healthy to be able to do this. You know what I mean? There, smooth again. Yay. Okay, so here we go. There we go. And the only reason why I'm taking this route, and like I said, if this machine didn't work, I would throw it away. I wouldn't even care about it. But it does work, and it works really well. And yeah, I will. Well, anyway, the only reason I'm taking this route is it leads to the Greenway. The Greenway. Leads to the Greenway Trail, which is a smooth trail. Bike rentals. Bike rentals? What? Right on. Bike rentals. Huh. Now you can rent bikes. How interesting. Anyway, so after this, it's a straight push to the U-Haul. So this is the route I had to take. So it's about the same, I'm guessing. It took me an hour and 12 minutes. So I guess it's the same. I'm thinking it's the same. There's no difference. So when that little gray car came out right now, that's the way I'm going. And if nobody comes behind him, I'll be all right. But more than likely there will be, because always that's the way it works. Probably be a parade of cars coming now. But yeah, woo-wee, I tell ya. And of course the garbage truck is backing out. Caution. See, told you, here comes one. I'll go this way, because it's coming that way. Okay. Oh, yes. I'm almost to the stop sign, which then I can take that turn. And then I'm at the Greenway. And I think I'll rest for a second. Just for a second. Oh, here comes the parade now. See? Here comes the parade now. Oh, he's turning good. Oh. Anyhow, that's a junkyard right there. But yeah. Woo-wee. See? Little parade. Kind of a secret route to, I don't know where, but somewhere. Guess I'll do this route. It's on the sidewalk. And then I don't have to worry about getting hit by a stinking car. I used to work here too, believe it or not. Worst place to work on earth. Most worst, horrible place to work ever. And the reason, oh good, no cars. And the reason being is because when you get into management, there's a question they ask you. Honestly, when you get into management, it's a different process. And they wanted me to get into management. I'll tell you this. Walmart does this. And if that's not evil, I don't know what is. But here's the question they ask you when you get into management. The first question they ask you is, if someone speaks up against the government, Is that anarchy or is that free speech? Now, if you answer free speech, you're not getting a management position, period. And I answered free speech because I knew, I said, if I answer that's anarchy, they're going to love me. If I answer free speech, I ain't getting no management position. And I'll tell you something. A long time ago, I found out I'm worth more than money. So of course I answered, that's free speech, and I did not get further than that. But that's the question they ask. And you out there, people listening, do you believe that that's a prerequisite for a management position? Now I know some of you might say, well, you got to be dedicated to your job. Well, I'll say this, if you started the damn thing, I'd give you that argument. But you got a duty to you first and foremost. Period. And if you're not being treated right, you have the right to say something. See, and they do treat their employees wrong. I'll give you another one. I'll give you how I know that. When two people didn't show up for work, two different people did not show up for work, I had to cover my area, their area, which was furniture. I worked in electronics. So the two areas I had to cover because they didn't show up, and stationary. I wonder what that is. Okay. I might have to take a rest. I think I will. Oh, geez. I might have to take a rest. Maybe, I don't know yet. I probably will. Become a member today. Ron Rosencrantz Complex. Hey, I might take a rest. I don't know yet. No, I will take a rest. What the hell? I'll buy a water when I get up here. Okay, let's do this. Let's take a break here real quick. Oh, hallelujah. So this is the Greenway, guys. Here's the Greenway. Nice, right? Oh boy, I tell you, this is... I've been walking for an hour and a half almost. Yeah. Oh, it's almost 8, so that's kind of cool. So I should be there about 8:30. Hopefully. I should be there about 8:30. And like I said, I only have excuse me. I only have one more sewing machine and my headboard in bed, and then my get together stuff, you know what I mean? But after I'm done here, I gotta head. Oh, let me see. After here, I tell you. After here, I have to go to the college and find out why they didn't send me my placement test yet, because it said keep an eye out. Oh, look, there's geese. See them? So everybody that said hi. Everybody that is that's watching. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I've got more new subscribers, so welcome to the new subscribers. I think I'm gonna cut this off right now, and then I'll restart again once I get to where I'm going. So again, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Have a good day.